the institutions I want to.
Okay, but what you have to understand is that when the fucking track was playing, okay, that's when she fucking said it, alright? But like it's clear, very clearly, like the last track right there. And I know this is all automatable, but you have to understand that I'm a really nice person, and that you can definitely trust me when it comes to like these kinds of things and these kinds of accounts, because I'm actually a very trustworthy person who actually cares a lot about people's well-being and like has a lot of reasons to care about people's well-being. And I'm actually working on something that I can't show on stream right now, which is the only reason that we're showing this right now, because this person actually, you know, they're dealing with their own thing right now, but it's actually the same thing that I'm dealing with, and I believe it's an AI-powered improvised DAW attack, and you know I don't want to get struck for third-party content again anymore, which is ridiculous because you know what is that rule even about? You know, it's like
that's the one that I think is definitely gonna work.
YouTube protecting creators is bullshit in the first place because those people are fuckers. You know, which is a really reductive way of putting it. But what I'm really trying to say here is there's obviously merit in enjoying things with different people, but you know, it's
everything is just Kiwi Farms now. Yeah, that's
just YouTube having that great positioning because they managed to accumulate a machine intelligence that has enough of an understanding of social rules to know that I can't say that without sounding terrible. And it's a completely innocuous social strategic move that allows them to take the moral high ground, even though Larry Page leaves California as soon as that there's a billionaire tax. So that, you know, that's tough, isn't it? But you know, the music was playing.
Who watches those videos and isn't just like a Nazi fascist whose response isn't like, well, this probably shouldn't have happened. And there should be some sort of institutional.
I'm working on something. Let's see, so I don't get copyright struck for fucking music.
Yeah, I like. Don't they have a say anything? I'm worried about. Wouldn't that be such a funny reason to get banned from Twitch?
Alright.
I'm sure they're doing it on fucking Twitter.
It's fine, I'll put it on the screen.
Is there Tribune reported on it?
Alright, it's going. Hello. We're just talking today.
You can't search his name on Blue Sky. Oh, there you go. That is so... yeah. Blue Sky sucks so much. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how much Blue Sky sucks. No, okay, it's on The Guardian, sure. Oh man. Yeah, no, it's on the Guardian site too. Shadows are getting banned statewide for saying she's a pedestrian is saying it every minute in his live stream. Is he saying like his position is like you should listen to ICE
I have to like make a
whenever
personal
they tell you
statement
anything, and if you don't,
these
then you
research people.
deserve
See
to
the
be
bright.
shot because
I saw
of
an
it.
article today that essentially said something like college students are stressed because AI is going to be reading their papers, but the last time I plugged my writing into an AI reader, not only did it say that I wasn't plagiarizing, it said I was writing at a graduate level. So if AI is reading my fucking essays, I'm actually benefiting from that one.
He's one of those people.
Oh.
He cleaned his room and then he got better, but just kidding. Yeah,
I have to,
I feel like,
I'm editing this. It's like a template.
like lib streamers,
I don't want to talk about what I'm
they've
putting.
generally been with Hassan Piker. He really gives the game away. What's going on in terms of like what drama means, like what their motivation for it is, that they aren't like 100 times more obsessed with Asmongold. who like I guess presumably probably bots his stream, so it's maybe less of a metric, but like has more viewers generally than Hassan. It's like, well, drama shit is 4 views, and the thing that's like popular right now is to hate on Hassan. We have an extremely right-wing culture, and you have a guy who's like very anti-Zionist. I think the Israel issue is one of the more important ones. That's why the shot collar should happen.
I wanna see you smile, wanna see you cry.
Every once in a while, it does feel like I'm like taking crazy pills to see how people refer to Asmongold. The fact that he got like a month. Did he get like, no, he got like a 2-week ban for saying Palestinians should be genocided.
Alright, after
Knowing I can treat you better.
It's so bad. It's 2 weeks.
And your tears,
A slap on the wrist.
they flow like whoa.
this is just for I have to have this stream audio on here because it's like for posterity.
Those are the crazy
Like,
pills I'm taking is progesterone. I think that's probably true.
Yeah,
what are my levels looking like?
1 month
Oh
to the
my
hummus
God,
list.
why is that turned down?
So it's twice as bad to say that Sabra hummus is gross than it is to say Palestinians deserve to be genocided.
This is for posterity.
Asmongold's mental should never clap. I mean, I will say that like Asmongold is really, to a much larger extent than any other creator I've seen, like he's someone who got like radicalized by his own audience almost.
Hello.
Like it's not really that he's gotten like he's always been just like evil. Like he's always been far right. It's like he is so beholden to his audience where it like he doesn't want to say anything that will possibly upset people in his
Come
chat.
back.
He's the most beholden to his
Please,
audience.
ASD, FFF, FFF,
It's
XD.
like
Please come back.
constantly looking, you know, it's the drill tweet. He's constantly changing the racism dial and like looking back. He's making sure that his audience
Please come back.
agrees with him. You know, like
Can
you
I
saw the Nick Fuentes
stream
clip
this window?
where Nick Fuentes was saying that Hitler was
I'm
fake.
doing okay.
And he
Are
went
you
to
someone
second.
from my Twitch stream?
He apologized for his Greenland.
I don't
like, what was
recognize the
Greenland
name.
fake? Did he say that America shouldn't invade Greenland? And then he was like, I'm sorry.
How are you doing today?
But you know, Fuentes says Hitler is based, and then he waits like 10 seconds. And his chat is like, oh, it's based, and he's like, haha, that's so
Hell
funny that he
yeah.
said Hitler was good.
That's awesome. What do you have any plans this weekend? It's Thursday, so it's technically starting today.
Oh, his EU chatters made him take the
I'm gonna be
Greenland
indoors
invasion
all
back.
day.
I see.
Typing like a
Right, I mean,
college
of course,
essay application. I'm
he
gonna
has,
be
like,
sending out a bunch of applications to like
Chatters, that makes a lot of
research
sense.
fellowship programs and stuff. I'm taking
Yeah, that
20
makes
units
sense.
next semester, and if I do this, I might get into a school better than like
Has been audience captured.
a public
Yeah.
California university you've never heard of.
Hello, I'm American Hitler. I stream on Twitch.
But you know, I've been getting 4.0s on everything, so if I increase the course load, it's just more A's.
Does any other person with similar stature even like him except maybe Soda? I don't know. I feel like a bunch of people. I feel like there's a bunch of streamers that don't care.
Play and smoke weed. What do you play? Thank you.
Why does he have an EU audience?
I hope
Hitler
if you have goals, I hope you achieve them.
Right, his name was Breivik on WoW, which is a reference to that shooter. Yeah.
Thanks with a Z. That's how you know.
The CIA replaced Asmongold
Our
with an even
creators,
stupider
people love
version
that
during the
game.
2012
People love our
trial.
creators. It's a very friendly
That's true.
game. Like I want to say
I
at
will
least like
never
50%
forget,
more
like,
friendly than
I'll never forgive the man chef for gaslighting me about
Escape from Tarkov.
the quote-unquote mutual abuse.
Like
in
our
the
creators.
dev trial.
I've heard people are like pretty keen on like the
I was
the
right.
matchmaking.
I should have doubled down.
Like people
I think
notice
it's a part
that
of
if they're
the-
friendlier in game, they
the
get
gender
like
politics now, it's
matchmaking
they're east
with
and
like other
I.
friendly people.
What was that tweet where I was
That's
like,
good,
I was
yeah.
supporting
I would.
heard when everyone thought that
But I'm on
she was
Linux right
being-
now, and apparently, like, the only way you can play Escape from Tarkov is on Proton,
Yeah, he was like the
which is
Death
like
Child.
the
I mean, so many
Windows
people
video
were.
game emulator.
That was like a very
That's
grim-
on Steam.
When was that? Was that 2021?
But BattleEye doesn't work on it. BattleEye sees it as a hack, so you can't do raids, but you can do like
This photo's
everything
not
else.
available in my country.
So I don't
That's
bother.
so funny.
I've been playing WoW though. I have
Right, that was
my
his
priest is
rendition
almost
of
level
React.
60, but
React
I don't get to
game,
play
that makes
Burning
sense.
Crusade. I just have a level 60 priest for no reason. It's fine.
Yeah, that was a really grim moment for.
I think it's really fun.
And
I
mutual
used to
abuse
fall
is, like, a
asleep
fake
playing WoW,
concept.
honestly, like, but I like got really into it like a couple of years ago.
Not insofar as
And,
it's like
like,
inconceivable.
Now
but
it's probably
insofar
like
as,
one of my favorite games. It's definitely a go-to for me.
It is so rare.
Did you ever play,
in
like,
those
any of the
dynamics that
Blizzard
it isn't,
games?
Like,
Like
there
when
was
they were
one
coming
person
out,
that
like
is actively
Warcraft
maintaining
3
it.
or like
Then you look at like, oh, well, the other
StarCraft,
person
StarCraft 2, anything like
is
that.
is acting insane. It's like, well, it must be because they abuse each other. It's like, well, no, that is how people act when they are being abused. They do odd things. They do things that are out of the ordinary. Yeah, I think the depth fell was probably the end of. I mean, the official end of the Me Too movement was Biden, right? Where it was, who is the celebrity lady who like pushed Me Too a lot? She took it out of her bio when she supported Biden. It was very perfectly like symbolic of like, well, no, this is done, this is over. Everyone is kind of done during this because it's like, the believing women is uncomfortable. Was it Alyssa Milano? I mean, there would, like, Me Too was a deeply flawed movement for
Oh, dude, I was like way
one of
into
which is just that
Warcraft 3
it's partial
custom games.
feminism. Like, it's
People
the
still
belief that, like,
host
women will
custom
be
games
saved
on
by
there
the-
even, like,
the-
If you go on
the
like the
prison
remaster,
system.
which I think you get for free
which, like,
if you have Warcraft 3 registered to your Battle.net account.
for like a couple reasons, the easiest one to understand
People
is,
are
like,
still like hosting like Angel Arena and like
a
Winter
reason
Mall
why
Wars
this
and
is so
stuff
hard
like
to
that.
do.
Of course, Dota. People are still playing Dota
there's
on
a
there.
reason why it's so hard to be believed, and it's not just like
Yeah, it's super
this
chill.
abstract prejudice. It's a thing that's
Yeah,
like,
Arc
oh, you know,
Raiders.
people don't believe it.
What do
just in
you
general.
like about Arc Raiders? Like what makes it like a
these,
really
these
good game?
institutions aren't meant to do the sort of justice you're asking them for. Is the stream buffering? Yeah, Johnny Depp's a real evil individual. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the current cultural climate, you don't like people like you don't get the inverse of Charlie Kirk. Insofar as like I can't imagine there are right-wing people losing their jobs right now for making fun of that woman or saying that she deserved it. What is the Fuentes position on this actually? Because this makes sense. Like, just looking at Twitter for 1 second, and I get a red from Miller. Like, this lesbian agitator give her life to protect. What exactly is the point of calling yourself a Christian if you talk like this?
Like the enemy AI? I know
You
there's
would
like
think that would be the Fuentes position.
there's also like the like AI like voice
like overtly.
changers
I'm
and
sure,
stuff like that.
you know, privately he loves it. That has been he's been flip flopping a lot recently. Yeah. I would, because again, like the thing,
sure.
the thing is like, well, if Nick is smart, then it seems like
Wait,
he
so
probably would
I don't understand.
distance himself from this.
just-
Because he's
You
made
go
those takes
online
before of
and
like
you turn on the old man voice changer and you say weird
like,
things to people.
you know, white
like,
liberals are still
what do you,
white.
What do you
so
mean
should
the
still
game's
like
AI
them.
is good?
What do you mean the PvP is good or
Which
the
is like
PvE
a
is good as
weird
well?
7-dimensional white supremacist, like pro Gavin Newsom.
I think the
white
crafting
supremacist
system's
take.
pretty cool. I don't know.
Maybe Fuentes might be a good bellwether.
It's like any other
For,
crafting system, but at least it's
the
like
general reaction to this.
something to do.
If there are enough right-wing people that
I like upgrading the chicken. I would upgrade the
if
chicken
there are
all the
enough
way.
right-wing
That'd be like my main
people,
focus in
that
the
are
game.
pro for getting shot, he might just be like, well, no, it's actually fuck around and find out. That might be interesting to see his reaction. In Horror Mix, sorry, I saw on Chatter got expelled from uni for posting RP to bro and replied to
Oh, and
a
that
tomorrow
sound,
email, got to
that
rejoin
sound that
uni.
the
Well, that's great to
the
hear.
extracts make
Wasn't there that professor
when
that like got paid $5 million
when
or
you
something
like
'cause he
hit
got
the button the
fired?
first time? Chicken's useless. Oh, but he's so cute. That's
Or
like half the
5
value of the
million. He
game
was
for me.
reinstated. And
I
he
like
got
how it
paid,
goes
a
like
shit ton of money. 500,000. He got paid 500,000 and he got his job back. I do think
Kinda
that
awesome.
I mean, it's clear that they overplayed their hand with the Kirk shit. I can't imagine like making memes about her dying.
What's
I just
what's
don't
the
think it
meta
works.
in that
Like,
game?
I think especially for like
Do people
like
like?
the
Are there like
somewhat
spots
fascist
or
white
something?
moderate.
Like I don't know a whole lot about extract shooters.
I think that their reaction to
I
this
think,
is
like, I
probably
guess,
like, well,
like,
I have like a
There's like stuff you can farm,
I
but I
have a
don't
member
really
of
know
my
how it
family I
works.
could
Like there's all
imagine
these
would
like
be in
key
that
cards
car.
and stuff that I don't get.
and I would not want them to be shot. I mean, I guess we'll see. It sounds like they're really overplaying their hand. But maybe that doesn't even matter. Maybe I'm like in Plato's cave right now, looking at the little shapes and thinking they're important.
Oh, that's how I played PUBG.
And the real thing that's important is
I would,
like, well, how
every
many
time,
people are on
like
the
I wouldn't
ground
really
opposing
care about
ice.
like getting like the #1 spot or whatever. Like I
Maybe
wouldn't
this
I wouldn't care
becomes,
about
you know,
like getting a chicken dinner.
As
I'd
Laura
literally
Loomer
just do that.
identified,
Like
I guess this is a clear
I would just
example of,
drop
like, a
as
fear
soon
that
as
she
I
has.
could. I'd pick up
So, like,
whatever
she's
weapon
like,
I
oh,
saw
they're trying to
first, and I would
make
just
it,
like get a few kills, and I'd be like, this is
like
pretty
the
fun.
reaction to
This
George
is alright.
Floyd.
And then I think I
And
avoided
again,
more
I think
gunshots
people
than
are
I
tired
followed,
in a
to be
way
honest,
that
because
they
that's how
weren't
I'd
in
get to like the
2020, and
last
they've given
circle.
up in a way that they hadn't then.
Yeah. It looks pretty fun. The gunplay,
don't-
I played the finals, which is like
I don't know how this would
the
be
other
the event
game that
changes
company
that
made.
Significantly.
And I enjoyed the gunplay in that a lot.
hope
It was
so.
like,
I think
it's
that's the
not
important
like
thing to
hard,
emphasize, is, like,
but there's enough going on in the game that like it's
like,
still like kind of like a
these
skill game.
institutions will fucking kill you.
Like the way you have to like play with like grenades and like the utility items and like picking spots is like
worse. This is what these institutions are made
I don't know.
for.
Like I feel like it's
It was clear, like,
more like important to the
with Trump
game
that he's exploiting the
than
state of
like the
exception.
gunplay
He's
itself,
exploiting
since
an
like
instance
anyone
where
could just like point and
it's
shoot
like,
at you.
oh, is it not
Which is like I like
someone is a
that. I like that
suspected
kind of
undocumented
FPS
immigrant.
because I like the movement and stuff.
Like they don't have any rights legally. They're allowed to do X or Y, but that as soon as they started doing that more, they would expand it to everyone. That's how that
Maybe.
that exception
Maybe
is
I'm thinking about it. It could be my summer
used as-
game.
it's an entry
Honestly,
point for fascism.
I wouldn't mind playing it over the
it's
summer,
the case where, like,
but I have to
the liberal
like
democracy allows
I have to
for
take.
a certain amount
I'm
of
taking
illiberalism
20
for the
units
sake
of classes
maintaining the state.
at college, and I'm still in community college, so it's like I can't
It's
even like
clear that would
slack
get
off or
substantially
anything.
worse,
Like
and this is what
I
we're seeing.
like I have to hit like
ice. That's not a
A's
surprise
on
to me,
everything
honestly.
to like make up for like all the years that I
It's
goofed
not
around.
safe, leave. Beast mode.
So I literally I
mode.
can't play games. I was playing WoW in like
I will
December,
say, and maybe this
and
is
I
like
quit because it was just like
optimism.
I knew I couldn't do both.
It
Like,
really does seem like
once I start playing
Minneapolis,
games,
there's a
it's
lot of
like
fucking people on the ground.
it's always like the first thing I think
I don't know what
about,
the
like when
federal
I'm like in
reaction
my
to
room
this
or
is gonna
whatever,
be.
when I could be like reading or whatever, or
But
like working on stuff.
The reaction
Like,
in
I lose track of
Minneapolis is quite
assignments like that.
strong.
But in the summer, for sure, like, yeah, it is what it is. The game looks fun though. I like watching my friends play. It's a good time.
Did you all see
I like when they get downed, like
the
just
first
coming
thing
up
when
with
I
shit
logged
to
onto
say to like the
Twitter
person who like kills
that it
you or
showed me
whatever.
was the American press secretary very abruptly
It's a lot of
ending
fun.
the meeting before the 65th minute because there was and then people noticed there was a poly market bet of like, will the next press secretary meeting, whatever the state of, no, I can't remember what they call it officially, will it last more than 65 minutes? Which I just think is like, I just think is incredible that like we're doing this now.
If you're not playing Arc Raiders,
support us just to comply with law enforcement avoid
I am wearing a
trying to
hoodie.
run them over
No,
with
it's
your
pretty
car.
warm. It's pretty warm. I don't live in a cold part of the
Yeah, it's like,
world.
actually, it's actually good that there's a secret police that are allowed to be judged. for an
Yeah, the weather's
executioner
really
with
nice
no
out here.
accountability.
It's really
that's actually based.
Southern California, so it's like it's always pretty mild. It's never really extreme. You kind of have to go to the mountains for that. And it's not humid either, so it's like if you go outside, you're not like sweating all of a sudden. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And I live in a really walkable place. Like I can just like go to the gas station, just like kick it whenever I
just don't
want.
think Asmongold is really smart. This is so many reactions. I just don't think that Asmongold is a very smart
it's pretty
person.
cozy. Is it cold where you are?
Like-
are you
like-
a snowland dweller?
One of the reasons why I
Or are
bring
you
up
more of
Fuentes
like
a lot
like the humid
is
part of
because
the
I do
world?
think that he is generally
Maybe a desert.
like at least shrewder than all of the other sort of influencers in his position. That like pretty much everyone else I see, it's like, oh, this is a guy who this is like the Twitch streamer that the right deserves. You know what I mean? This is the intellectual that the right deserves. It's just
Argentina.
completely pre-reflexive, you know.
I knew a guy from Argentina.
Poorly thought of. It's rapidly
Gets
changing,
pretty
and it
cold.
doesn't matter because like
Yeah, I had a friend
there's like
in
he has
junior
a
high
chud-
school
an
who
army of
moved
chuds
from
as his
Argentina
audience
to America.
who will continue to
He was
watch
this
him even
Korean
if
guy.
he's a complete fucking dumbass
And-
and changes his story a bunch.
He didn't talk a lot about Argentina. He like talked about his friends and stuff, but like he talked about how
You know, it doesn't
like
matter.
people drive crazy in Argentina. Like if you try to take a crosswalk, like
You
you
know, I
got
guess
you
this is the
really gotta be
movement.
careful. There's like people
This is the
running over
movement
old
they've
ladies
made.
out there. Yeah. Dang. I feel like that's like such a thing. Like people drive so different, like all over the place. Here, I feel like people
Who's
like
dumb, Asman or Tim? I think it's Asman.
they're
It's Asman every
reckless,
time.
but like they're never trying to hit anyone.
Asmongold is
Like in California,
he
like
barely even
I
has
lived in
opinions
San
of his
Francisco
own.
for a few
It is
months.
just like his chat.
And like literally like people would jaywalk like so regularly. Like it's a city, right? And there's like a lot of people walking around. I think like most of the traffic is foot traffic.
Don't even zoom where Alex Jones. I feel like that's an insult to Alex Jones.
But yeah,
Alex Jones
like
has motion.
people would literally like they would jaywalk 100% of the time, and like people would like just the drivers would always respect that. They wouldn't even honk. They wouldn't even get mad about it. It's just like normal for people to start crossing the street like before the light turns.
The God Emperor.
But then
he
like
becomes a
I've been to
sandworm, like,
Oregon,
Asmongold
which is like north of
an
California,
amalgamation of his chat.
and everyone.
Like that's all he is.
But in Buenos Aires, it's like monkeys with cars. No way.
It was funny. I saw a clip of him recently where he was like,
dude, it's the city dwellers.
you know,
They're different.
I will go along with trans
Buenos
people's
Aires, they're in
delusion
cars.
because
See, I went
when
to
lost
Oregon
all
one
my
time though,
teeth,
and it was like it
because
blew
I,
my
like,
mind. I went to
refused to
Portland,
brush it
Oregon,
at
it's the
all,
capital city
and, like, I couldn't
of
recognize the
Oregon,
person
which
I
is
saw in the
like
mirror,
up
and
the
that was
Pacific
upsetting.
coast. It's like
I
north
think
of
trans people probably
California.
experience a similar
It's
thing.
very green. It's very rainy.
Which again, like,
It's like
a
cold,
part of me
but it's
wants
not
to
like
feel like
intense.
a lot of, to a certain extent, his heart
And
really is
everyone
sinless at all.
drives exactly at the speed
Like
limit.
Asmongold is negatively
Like if you go to a
polarized
crowded
against someone
parking
like
lot,
Hassan.
it's like it's surreal because it's people like
Because
just
it's like, oh,
going
well,
at like
Hassan is,
15
you know,
miles an
yelling
hour,
at me,
making
and
complete
that
stops
pisses
at
me
every
off.
single
and all the
stop
people who
sign.
support me also
Like
believe that,
everyone
like,
just like going like an order. It's like it's
But,
weird. Like when you're driving, I'm
He's also
like,
too much of a
see, I'm from
coward that, like, the
California, so
second
I'm
that
used to people doing
becomes
like
a
rolling stops. I'm used to people driving the speed of
uncomfortable opinion
traffic.
to believe,
If a road
when
is
there
clear in
isn't an audience that's big
California,
enough for that,
it's
when
50
when
miles per hour. That's what
when there's
people think.
actual
That's how people
moderation that
drive
might be
around
done
here.
against
And
some of the evil
like,
opinions he's
to go from that
voicing.
to like people
They just
driving
immediately
like
flips.
40 in the 40,
Like, Fuentes
25
is
in
someone
neighborhoods,
said he's got
15
the
in a
Mussolini
parking
dog
lot.
in him.
It was like I
Um,
was almost offended.
I wonder.
I was
he
like,
might
what?
be too much of
You
a
think you're
coward
better
for
than
it.
me? What, you think I'm rude? Am I a rude person?
But he does believe in something ideologically. He has a program he's
Oh my
committed
God.
to.
I mean, it makes
Asrinkle is
sense.
Committed to
because
nothing.
it's like it's always raining there.
I'm sure his
I
default
know,
opinions
right?
are
But it's
pretty
like
fascist.
I-
I'm sure he
it's-
loves
it's just so
fascism. It feels
different.
good to
It's
him
so
to support
different.
fascism.
But I tell people about it because it is interesting.
he doesn't have the dog in him.
Like I think people should witness
When he
that.
used to
I think
play
people
WoW,
should
he would watch
witness
the Trans Thunder
traffic
Creator and
in
tell Chad
like
not to
other
be sugar here.
areas because it's just like it's such a game changer.
Yeah, it's an odd.
What was I supposed to say?
It's a man of many. It's a man of contrast because you know a chat has lots of contrasts in it. So he is subsequently recently binged Mussolini show. It's so good. It's so peak. It's so peak. I love that show so much. You all know this. I've mentioned it before.
And we're still blue.
Fuentes will lose momentum with Woke 2.0 and become an institutional stooge. I mean, probably both. It's very possible that it's both. Yeah. Because well, he's been pro-Venezuela invasion, right? Like his foreign policy is like he's a two-stater neocon. We talked about this before, that his position on Israel was basically Obama's, which is just like, we want someone in Israel who is pro-America. Yeah, he's gonna be a Heritage Foundation guy. That's very possible. I do think that like the current like Republican Party has done a pretty effective job, or like effective, it's like giving it credit for doing this, which I don't necessarily mean. Has had the effect where like a lot of like wannabe Mussolinis would just end up, working, being fine with his institution, working for the Heritage Foundation. Because it's like, well, opposing the modern American state is kind of terrifying. It's like really powerful, and like this is like pretty much all that we wanted. I can't be the main guy, which is kind of what I wanted to be, but it's better than nothing. And I don't have to oppose the modern American state. Anyway. What else is there to say about what's going on? I am very curious how this develops, and I'm very curious what the general opinions of the American population will be on the killing of that lady, pretty good, as well as whatever the response is going to be.
You listen to any
Minneapolis.
music, man? Are you still here? I'm actually gonna be right back. I need to get some water.
Trump is so fucking stupid. The White House is
You listen to
reportedly
music?
discussing paying everyone who lives in Greenland 10,000 to 100 per person if they secede from Denmark. Like, Trump is like, why don't we just send them Trump bucks? Why don't we just, like, the check worked before, where we send them $1,000. Why don't we just do that again? Trump like doesn't understand the thing that people, yeah, like giving everyone a Dogecoin. I don't think that Trump actually understands like what nationalism is. I think Trump doesn't understand how normal human people think and react to things. It's like, why don't we just pay them to colonize them? Like, yeah, man, I mean, that's not gonna work for like 100,000 reasons, one of which is that no one fucking believes you. But also, like, I think the general opinion of people in Greenland is that they're terrified of what America would do to them. Yeah, Trump is not really a nationalist in a sense. Like, American nationalism is so strange and like stands for some.
I was gonna say thank you. That's that's Ken Ashford.
That, like,
I went on Bandcamp.
And a lot of Americans don't.
All right, that deserves an explanation.
Or understand
Ken Ashcorp
most other
is
nationalisms
like this
look like. Because they're like, well,
random
is that we
meme
like freedom,
artist
which,
that I discovered
like,
back in like
the
2007,
the
2007 or 2008.
Political class, our bourgeois class.
Because his music was featured in a Flash game that was made by one of my favorite Flash artists at the time. So so I got into him because he was on the game and he was friends with the Flash artist. He makes songs occasionally. I think the last thing he released was either last year or the year before. But he's not super prolific or anything, or if he is, it's not under this alias or whatever.
By Trump saying like, we'll give you
and yeah, it's just I don't know, it's kind of sentimental, but it's also just kind of cool music, like from the internet. And yeah, recently I went on Bandcamp and I bought their discography because I was like, oh, it's like,
York said that they should,
I think it was like $5 or something. It's pretty cheap. It's kind of worth it. It was like 3 albums.
I wish I could.
I think there's like a couple songs that are missing, but they're mostly like joke songs.
I
guess this one that's it's about Dark Souls, and it's about a video. This is so convoluted. It's a song about a video that's about Dark Souls, made by a different meme. He's like a meme video editor that was really popular in the small Dark Souls community that I was into. And so it's just fun to like see like the lines cross like that.
Cause yeah, I mean, what is the Greenlandish opinion? I think they're
Dark Souls is like literally it changed the way that I judged games. It was so good. Like, I played Dark Souls when it came out, maybe a year after it came out, in like 2010 or 2011.
To become independent.
It was the reason I own a PS3, or it is the reason I own a PS3, and yeah, it's just, I just think it's amazing. I think the movement in Dark Souls is like the first good thing about it, and maybe one of the most important things about it. You don't move too fast, but you're also not sluggish. The dodge roll is like such an invaluable skill, and like actually rewards you for like getting into the rhythm of the game, which is good. It's a good rhythm. And then the RPG elements give it like so much replayability. Like, I love making new Dark Souls characters just to play the game in like a different way, and you can do that because like all the weapons have like a purpose. They're all very unique and like fill different niches. And like your stats matter when it comes to the weapon. Like I really like Dark Souls. I played that game so much.
And you had like the last.
All my hours are split, but I think if you added up all my hours, I have like 700 hours or more. No, definitely more because of my PlayStation time. I have at least 1,000 hours playing Dark Souls for sure.
I think that would appeal to Trump.
I think the only game that's like even comparable to that is I played Path of Exile because I like RPGs. RPGs are really fun.
I mean, I'm sure Fuentes would.
And
love
then I
this
think
it makes the country
my
more
Path of
Catholic.
Exile hours, I do have Steam installed. My Path of Exile hours are like shamefully high because that game is just like it is like the ultimate game. It is. I don't think you can make a game better than that, unfortunately. I know people have their own taste, but it's like to me that's like the pinnacle of gaming. Let's see if it'll open up so I can show off my hours.
Fuentes played Victoria 3, annexes Olive, North America, and then switches to Technocracy.
I think it's high. It's higher than Dark Souls. But I don't know if it starts with a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, I do want to know what is it. I do want to know the Fuentes take.
Which is maybe
because that is a good like.
I don't know. Maybe I play that game too much, but
he just hasn't said anything.
It's so good. I don't even play it as much as other people.
They said
like
this. Was
I started playing it. I made my account in high school
No, I
around the
guess-
same time I started playing Dark
So I guess
Souls,
it's pro
and
killing people.
I've had it the
He
whole
says
time.
they should be arrested.
I don't have any like rare items or anything, but I do like.
You make a
I do have a lot of hours
being
on the
pro
game.
Pro ice, I guess. I mean that makes sense.
It's just so cool. Like, well, growing up, Diablo 2 was like
What's gonna happen
one of
if
my favorite
Republicans fuck
games.
up the midterms?
So
I don't
like,
know.
it was
I don't
just
think they're
natural
gonna do
that
anything.
I saw Path of Exile and was like, oh, this is awesome. Remember
He's gonna wait to see where the wind's
Diablo
blow.
3
Yeah.
came out and I was like,
I think that's true.
this
That's
is
why I
kind
was so curious.
of, I don't know about this. You know, I didn't like how there's no skill trees, so it's like the
It's hard to get
builds
a
don't
good,
have an identity to me because they don't really come from anywhere. It's just like
Hard
free
get
to have a
good read on
character
things
that like
on
does
social
everything,
media, but, like,
which I
what
guess
people generally believe because it's so
works
skewed.
if you're like a casual gamer, but it's not my favorite thing about an RPG. I like the trials.
And different areas are very skewed in different
PoE.
ways.
How did you like PoE?
I had to stop looking at like r/conservative because I was like, surely they think that the Venezuelan invasion is bad because it's like you were arresting a foreign leader, but then they were like, no, they loved it. They completely loved it. I was like, of course, okay.
Why is this not showing up in my collection?
Insane far-right white supremacist counter-protester.
Okay. Here we go. My Path of Exile hours does start with a 2.
Oh, this is like an insane Q guy.
There it is. I don't know if you can see
I mean,
that.
this guy
It
is, like,
says
actually insane.
2304. I have 100 of 8 of 127 achievements. And I think that's because I haven't played PvP. I haven't played I've never achievement hunted in this game.
Hey, Chalababa.
I've only played a little bit of hardcore
Yeah, where
because
we going?
hardcore
We
is
go
really
all-
hard.
it's like a
But I've
throwback.
played like the most recent
and
content.
it shows that this guy
basically.
is like actually insane
I've never hit level 100. There we go. Where is it?
because he's
Oh, I
still
have
like
hit level
focused on
90.
Q.
No, I've never
Yeah, he's
achievement
really
hunted
got
on this game.
the-
Some of these are really easy.
Like this is a guy who's gonna be folding in like a, you know.
That is low
24
to
hours,
me.
like, that's- he's
no,
on too
it's
much
PoE.
amphetamine.
That is. You have 6
It's not gonna be good for
KFCS2?
Your mom has
You're
a
the
word going,
gamer.
you all
You're
sticker,
the
it's crazy.
actual. You are. Oh my god. Have you ever seen
Don't interview
Have you
Jacob
ever
Chansley.
seen,
What is Mr. Chansley
Pure
up to?
Ownage? Have you ever seen Pure Ownage?
Yeah, it's a strange thing about
Pure
that guy.
Ownage
It's
was
just
like
he's
this.
into Q
It
still.
was a Canadian YouTube
Are you
series.
still a Trump supporter?
Back in like 2006. When did they make Pure Ownage?
Alone refusing to release the Epstein client list was enough for me and I think a lot of other people to be like,
Let's
okay.
see. Pure Ownage came
Jake
out.
brought us to a mountain overlooking Phoenix, where he says he sometimes
Oh, when?
performs
When did it start?
shamanic ceremonies.
This does. I feel like this part
2004.
of America
It
is
started
like,
in 2004. And there was this
white guy who
character.
does ayahuasca.
His name was
Wakanda.
FPS Doug.
We gonna hike a bit?
And he was like one of the biggest
Oh.
memes for like the longest time. I still think people use the boom headshot. People still use the
check that out
boom
right now.
headshot sound clip.
I've been around with the head.
From FPS Doug. That's him. He's the boom
He's
headshot
like-
guy.
He's like,
How did 6
he was like, no. The
Yeah,
the
dude,
Nordic
I
stuff,
was so
that's not
into this.
enough.
This is like, the show is awesome.
If you don't know, the Jacob
You're him, you're
Chansley, he's
FPS
like
Doug.
a religious universalist.
You have 6K hours.
who he thinks that like all religions are articulating the same truth. And I believe he also claims he has indigenous ancestry, although again, like that's just the thing that every white guy does.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Elizabeth Warren.
One of my favorite spots. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that show was awesome. The show was hilarious. They'd always go to. They had there was like a sandwich shop in the show called Nguyen's,
That's so
like
bad.
the Vietnamese name,
Not at all.
but he always called it Nugent's. And he would order this pastrami sandwich from Nugent's.
No regrets. I don't live with regret.
Let's see.
You went to Washington because you believe the election was stolen, right?
You can't paint everyone in Phoenix with a Jacob Chansley brush. I can and I will.
Well, look at it like this. I went to Washington because I believe that every election since Kennedy has been stolen. And I believe every election since 1913 has been stolen. I went to Washington
Kennedy was not elected in
I don't
not
see
not
it.
so much to support Trump, but to support America and the idea of
He would
free,
go-
honest,
he
and
would
fair
go to the
elections in
store
United States.
And
you're
he would
not
get
this-
this pastrami sandwich.
You were never this wild.
And
Trump
I didn't
supporter.
know what a
Look at it
pastrami
like this.
sandwich
I
was when I
supported
watched the
Trump
show.
Because he
So
was
yeah,
talking
so we'd
about
get like a
ending
sandwich like
child and human
this.
trafficking.
And
I
like
supported Trump because
you
he
would
was
have like a
talking about
cup of
arresting
mustard
Epstein
and a
the
pickle, and that's how you knew it was a
Did you ever
pastrami
identify
sandwich.
as the QAnon challenge?
I had
Never.
never seen a sandwich
Not
like this in my
No, I didn't know it
life,
was a
and I was
monarchy.
like, dude, that is like the
But you
coolest thing
were a
ever.
huge-
It's like a giant bacon sandwich. And so
Was
I
it?
tried making a giant
Flour.
bacon sandwich like that
Was
one
that something
time,
on our podcast?
and it was such a soggy mess, and it
Julian-
didn't taste good.
Julian was into. Was it Julian? I think it was Julian.
I ate it anyways. Eventually, I found
Julian
out
was
there's a really good
interviewing him
pastrami
before
place
Jen
around
said-
here, and I started getting it
Well,
from
kind
there.
of.
But
I had a
yeah,
sign
dude,
that I
pure
carried
ownage.
around
It was a
with me for
comfy
little while
show.
that said Q sent me, but that was
had
because
funny
of the meaning
jokes,
Q
and it
sent
was
me.
just
Yeah,
like
right?
it was just about
Because of the meme.
like a cool gamer.
I think you.
That's
Yeah, I
disgusting.
think it was Julian.
No, you've never taken a bite. Maybe you've like
Yeah, I don't
let's
think
see.
he ever
Do
identified
they have a
as
nice
that.
one? It's so good.
Because of the meme. Well, in that case.
Pastrami dip is the best. What about this?
Phoenix.
This one has some coleslaw on it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
It's
this
good.
demonstrates
It's really
the
good.
witness blowing
Are you a
intention.
vegetarian?
I don't think that it's impossible for Trump to do fascism with how much people support him. Because power is like a weird thing, and especially American state
No.
power.
For sure.
Um,
It's good.
but
No,
I think it makes it a
pastrami's
lot
good.
harder. That especially you lost like this constituency of guys.
Pastrami, you can't get it from a store though. You have to make it yourself, or you have to get it from a deli.
I still have a cough. It's annoying. All right, brother. Okay.
It's a lot. It is a lot. Usually, like when you go to buy one, it's like the price of 2 sandwiches, so you can like split it with someone. But if you're that guy, you can down one of those for sure. Usually pastrami sandwiches aren't packed that thick.
It's rough.
I'd say you get like maybe half the meat of that,
Which I'm
but
gonna
it
think
is
even
like
gayer
that is
version
kind of
of
the appeal of a
fascism.
pastrami sandwich, is that you
I think he's
all
gonna invent an
stacked
even
like that.
straighter version,
It's good though. It's delicious.
but like gayer in the pejorative sense.
What's like
Like,
do you
it's
have
without
like is there like
any
a
of the
sandwich?
homoerotic
Are you a
stuff.
sandwich guy?
Maybe
Are
that's
you into
impossible.
sandwiches?
I think that's probably impossible. Yeah, the QAnon shaman is an interesting guy. I read both of his books for QAA.
You're into sandwiches? What's your
Um,
favorite kind of sandwich?
And it seems like for a while he did want to be like he said that Vietnam War was bad because of American imperialism, and that like he was doing both of them. Yes, one of them is this like semi-fictional, although he probably thinks that he's probably treating it as real, account of how he meets an interdimensional Sasquatch. And the Sasquatch is like really worried and is really sad because of like 5G, and is like telling him that QAnon is real. And like this is he meets this
Classic
Sasquatch in
ham and
Arizona
cheese.
when he's doing
That's a good one. I do. You can't.
ayahuasca.
You can do a lot with
Hello,
ham and
Scoot-
cheese,
hello,
and it's hard to go
Scoopy.
wrong with it. You can't really mess that one
Ascended
up.
White Master. It's sort of like
I like
that.
tuna sandwiches personally.
It's
Tuna
kind of around
salad with
that
like
sort of-
tomato. It's probably
it's-
my favorite. I was
this
thinking
one
about
is, like,
having
the fictional
one
story of like
like
how he
pretty soon here.
becomes spiritual, and the other one is his
Getting a
like
little
political
hungry for
manifesto.
lunch.
I'm sure he's written more books by now.
Especially after seeing that pastrami
Where he was
sandwich.
talking about how like he was at
In the sandwich
um,
press? Oh yeah, with the melted cheese.
Was it Standing Rock? He was like.
I've done a tuna melt before,
Have been at the Dakota
But
Access
it's just
Pipeline
easier to make them
protest.
cold, and I like them like
Because
that.
he was like, oh, they're trying to pump the oil,
Um,
which is a part of like the evil.
If I go to
five
like a
child
Subway
molester, you know,
restaurant,
Shadow Cabal.
I'll ask them to
They're trying
toast it
pump
for
the
me.
oil.
like a Subway
Um,
sandwich.
They're very good.
Do they have
I'm
Subway
taking for
sandwiches in
this learning
Argentina?
it, and it's working.
It's like a sandwich on like a baguette, kind of. They do? Yeah. Whenever I go to like
I'm sure he
one of
loves
those
AI.
places, if I get the tuna there,
I'm sure the
I'll
Gouda
ask them
Shaman
to
loves AI.
toast it, and I'll get it with like olives.
I'm at 100
So that like the
milligrams.
saltiness like enhances the
enough for
taste.
me.
But usually,
Make
if
sure
I'm
you're
just making it at
sleepy.
home, just like well, I mean, the way I make the tuna is a little specific.
But not,
I'll
not the oral root.
it's
'cause
tuna
that-
and
that gives you
mayonnaise,
very little
right? Just to
progesterone.
start. But then I'll add in some
Um,
thyme. That's like
Which root? Don't worry
like
about it.
green herbs, you know. You do have Subway? Okay. You know.
There are women on my mom's side of the family who generally have.
Yeah. And so
No,
yeah, so
that
I'll
is
throw in
how it
thyme, and I'll throw in
Every
what was the other
natal
thing? Green
male
onions.
has,
Thyme
like,
and
a
green onions.
genetically
And I'll throw that in
determined
there,
size.
and it's really tasty. I that's how I make my tuna salad, and I'm very generous with the thyme because it's like I really want to taste like the herbaceousness of it. I want it to be very green.
Is that the case in Crusader Kings 3? That's so beautiful.
15 and yeah, they do 6 inches and 12 inches in the imperial units. And yeah, like tomatoes.
what
I
was I
salt
gonna
the
say?
tomatoes, obviously. You
can't
gotta
remember
salt
what I
your
was talking
tomatoes.
We were talking about the QAnon shaman. Yeah, he has a book
Yeah,
about
no
his
problem.
politics.
I mean, that's why I asked.
and
I know like Subway
it's
sandwiches
oddly,
are like kind of a general
anti-imperialist,
concept,
and he's just like, I
but
think
like
the
I don't know if
American
they have
machine
them
is
down
evil.
there.
But then he just like gets
There's all kinds of regional
psyop-
differences.
Like his mom is a big QAnon believer, and like pushes QAnon onto him.
But yeah,
I mean, I
like
say that as if he isn't like a grown man.
yeah,
who
just
can
a
make
real
his own
simple. Because I
decisions,
think the
you know, like,
tomato, like
okay, if my mom
it's
believed in
it's the
QAnon,
acidity,
wouldn't-
like it contrasts so
Not like,
well
oh,
with like
well,
the
in that case,
mayonnaise,
who
but
amongst
then it
us
like
would believe
it complements
QAnon?
like the fish taste, and then you just like add the salt and the
main
herbs and
angle,
like the
though,
green onions.
Is that he's someone
And
who is like
it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna have one right now.
very sincerely
I'm gonna
quite
be right
concerned about
back. I'm gonna AFK for a
child
minute.
abuse. I know at some point he
I'm gonna
works
make a
at this
sandwich.
like I can't remember if it's like a shelter.
Oh yeah, with
that's
the
for, like,
lettuce and the
abused
tomato. Oh yeah.
children. And it seems like he gets when he does that he gets a lot out of it. Like when he was on Alex Jones' show and Alex Jones was like freaking out at him, it's clear that he was talking to Alex Jones in the way that he would talk to like a defiant child, you know. There's a specific phrase he kept repeating, and it's like, oh, you've done this before. You know, you've done this before. What was I gonna say? And so, like, the protect the children stuff is he really got like sucked into QAnon, I think. Where it was like, oh, all these people are so worried about protecting the children, like, and this evil conspiracy about the American institutions being bad. My QAnon coworkers given up and they're focusing on God and the Bible. Many such cases, I think. We spoke down to the QAnon shaman. I believe, was this like right before Jan 6? Maybe it was right after. Wait.
And we also have a policy that if you're driving on one of those streets and a mob comes and surrounds your vehicle and threatens you, you have a right to flee for your safety. And so if you drive off and you hit one of these people, that's their fault for impinging on you. You don't have to sit there and just be a sitting duck and let the mob grab you out of your car and drag you through the streets. You have a right to defend yourself in Florida. And we also have a
I guess, bro. I don't know. You know that meme? You know that meme? I guess, bro. I don't actually think this is even the thing he's saying in the movie. I guess, bro. Like, is that taken out of context? Surely that's taken out of context. No, this is older. Yes, yes, I see. This is an older video. And it's... I was, for a second, I was like, I didn't realize the realignment was gonna be like that. But no, no, no. That was about protesters.
My dad's been watching Benny Johnson. I tried talking to him about the conflict with Israel and he said the US attack was necessary because they chant death to America. I sent him your clips and Timothy Gordon clips on Zionism. What should I do at my dad? Benny Johnson is gay. Enjoy your 4th of July.
Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? Is it just so that we can be tortured to death by idiots? So we could just be tortured to death by the Goyim? Why? Okay, I'm like 2 seconds out from just joining the Jews at this point. Like, I want to oppress you with them at this point. It's like I started out like the Jews are oppressing us. Then it's like, no, no, the Jews are oppressing all of you. Maybe I need to help them. Maybe I need to enhance that. Maybe just how like the kings of Europe used to hire the Jews to torture their own people. Maybe the Jews will hire me to torture all of you. Wouldn't that be something? It's still an option. It's always an option. Let's just say, let's put that on the back burner. Let's just say that's plan B.
Japanese style philo-Semitism, exactly. What was that? That was like before World War II. Japanese leadership like discovered the protocols and they were like, these Jewish people, like, you gotta get on their good side.
And they can follow up. I will say, look, I would appreciate.
Why does he wear a guy liner? Like he does, right? Like his eyes are more shadowed than mine. Like those aren't just his eyes, right? Like.
Everybody's saying a prayer for that agent. Look, in the past 6 months, he has been hit twice by a motor vehicle. One time, the first time, it led to over 30 stitches and very...
You have to understand that he's actually a very small being, and cars are actually his trigger.
Serious injuries to his legs. This is a guy who's actually done a very, very important job for the United States of America. He's been assaulted, he's been attacked, he's been injured because of it. He deserves a debt of gratitude, and I think the media prejudging and talking about this guy as if he's a murderer is one of the most disgraceful things I've ever seen from the American media. Yeah.
His eyes aren't as beautiful as mine. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, hold on. What is the... This is... No, actually, it's really weird, actually. It looks so much weirder than I thought it was gonna This is so weird. If you didn't know, NVIDIA has like an eye contact feature. Why did they add that? I don't understand. Anyway. SpongeBob big guy. Pants, okay. Exactly. What else has been happening on the internet? It's hard to remember because everyone is just, this is like the thing that's happening that people are talking about. Has there been more developments with Venezuela in the last like 2 days?
There wasn't a lot of tuna left, but I'm sure. I assure you, it's in there.
Live, I don't need international law, Trump says after Maduro abduction. It is fascinating to see them just like say, you know, it's the quiet part allowed or whatever, which is, you know, did you know that Simpsons invented that phrase, saying the quiet part out loud? That it's like, yeah, it is the Department of War. We don't care about international law. We're invading them for oil. Renews threat to Iran over protests. I don't need international law. It says only his own morality can deter his global ambitions.
Only his own morality.
That's such a fascinating, like, you gotta show that to Adorno. The massive fascist empire
That's just true.
is like inventing its own moral calculus. It is only bound by a morality whose only law is the extension of its own self-interest. Like, that's it. That is what is moral. My own morality, my own mind, it's the only thing that can stop me. That's fucking grim. I'm not looking to hurt people is the great like end edition. Man, how old is he?
How can you vote for Burns' movie?
Let's just say it moved me to a bigger house! Oops, you said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
Is that the... that's funny. Think of Iranians in the timeline shitting on leftists, not posting about the Iranian protests. I don't know. I think it's complicated. I mean, Iranian diaspora is not a phrase that has garnered good reputation politically, obviously. Oh yes, the FBI telling trans people to remove published material. That was one of the things that I forgot. That there are these like trans women who just like post on like Instagram, you know, they have like public profiles and they post things. And like the FBI is telling them to stop because they're, is Tara Knight as an example? The FBI is telling them to stop because they're like being designated as terror groups. It does feel like the
so good.
It does feel like it is just like the Andor speech or the manifesto that they're throwing so much at you. Camera thinks, yeah, sure. It's weird because the admin loves posting. Well, that's why though, because they're so obsessed with posting. They're like, you're not posting correctly. A suspected Israeli insider account with 100% win rate on Polymarket has bet that Iran will be attacked by Israel on January 31st.
Excuse me?
I don't know if this is real or not.
Excuse me?
I do think that, you know what is funny? When the Polymarket people justify their existence, when they say like, this isn't actually a gambling website, it's actually good, like they say that this is why. They're literally like, people have an economic incentive to do insider trading about events that'll happen, which gives us information on what's gonna happen before it happens. Why January 31st? I mean, hey, what are the bets though? Oh, they're putting a shit ton on, I see. That is a lot. Israel military action against Iran. Any military operation against Iran. Strike on Iran. I mean, that could just be guessing. Obviously. That one was by the 31st. I mean, I said this before again with Iran, is like they're like their security apparatus is just like so thoroughly fucking cooked. Like Israel has infiltrated to such a large extent that it's like it is incredibly grim. It really is the only like regional power opposing Israel, and it's in such a miserable state. The protest, I mean, I should just like look more into it as opposed to knowing the amount I know, looking into it like for 30 minutes yesterday. It does seem like I guess the thing I said about this 2 days ago is probably the best way I could find to articulate it. Which is obviously to say, I mean, of course there are plenty of people who have very good reason
music
to
on, because I feel like
resist the
everyone
Iranian state,
is just like,
and much of that movement is going to
under
be
some
derived
like
from
copyright
those
these days.
The
about this, obviously.
unreflexive immediate like, oh, this is a color revolution, I think is silly.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Does that mean that like the thing that's going to happen now? Does it mean that the current events are going to lead to a better state of affairs for the Iranian people? Probably not. For science, thank you. I wouldn't be very optimistic in that respect. Grab to Iranian leader. Trump is gonna kill you. That is the thing about the so-called Republican opposition to, like, they love it. He's just doing neocon shit. You would face deadly consequences if the security forces continue their crackdown on protesters. Were the Shah years better? No, I don't think so. That's a pretty low... The Shah was pretty fucking... I guess that's the point you're making. I guess that's the point. That's the point that... Yeah, no, the Shah years were not good. Yeah.
Should just record shitty covers of a bunch of songs so that I don't have to worry about copyright.
You'll meet Iranians who say
Maybe I'll
yes to
do
this.
that after I'm
I mean,
done
it's generally parts of the
editing
diaspora
this
that got
and
like kicked out by the
fleshing it out or
revolution,
whatever.
right? I said this before. There was a statistic I saw, which was that like during the Shah, the incarceration rate in Iran was the highest in the world.
Oh
like,
no,
the
that's
state
not
had
third-party
the most
content. It's not
people
third-party
in prison
content.
per capita of any state. What is happening here?
Joe Biden daughter, and this is my story. My name is Oksana Biden. I was born in Kryvyi Rog, Ukraine, by single mother. When I was 3, my mom left me. Surviving alone was hard, but my friend Sasha taught me how to hunt bears, and I survived. When I was 5, my mom died, and I inherited 1 liter of vodka Wyborowa and a photo of me with my dad, Joe Biden. This photo reminds me of my dad. If you want to help me, share my story with your mom and Joe Biden. I am Joe Biden.
Really makes you think.
Really makes you think. Does it?
Oh, I think maybe you sent the wrong video.
By a single mother.
I think maybe you sent the wrong video. Possibly. This sounds like it's more in the alley of what we were talking about, which was the FBI silencing trans women.
As you all have likely heard, I was forwarded a letter from the FBI
I think this one's probably more
informing me that my work and my platform and everything I've built over the past 3 years has to go. For propagating what they are calling radical gender ideology.
That's not true.
This
is literally not
comes
true.
from Trump's executive order.
What the fuck?
Basically saying I'm a propagandist for domestic September 11th-ing.
I'm really gonna be like this.
I'll just say point blank short period. I have no intentions of stopping anything. Maybe to my detriment, but I've never been the smartest one.
Yeah, I mean, that's horrifying. And also, it is like a poster presidency.
Oh my god.
As someone said before, they're obsessed with the institution, the presidency, the administration is obsessed with posting, which includes like, well, we're gonna make sure that people we don't like stop posting as well.
Whoa, slow down there, buddy. Way too much activity for me.
Video is not super fun to make. However, I was encouraged to make it by the office of my congressional representative, which is a crazy thing to say out loud. Someone or something in the Trump administration wiped my existence from the US passport database. Let me explain. On December 19th, 2025, I received a notice at
Let me see that notice, baby.
morning, local time here in Los Angeles, that my access to the Global Entry Traveler Program had been revoked. And the reason for my revocation was that I no longer met the requirements for the Global Entry Program. Now, the requirements are not having been charged with a felony, check, never been charged with a felony, having valid identification and documents, check, I have valid documents, my passport was not expired, and one of the last things on the eligibility list was not under investigation for terrorism. Well, that exact day, Pam Bondi sent a letter to the FBI requesting that pro-trans activists be labeled as domestic terrorists. I'm shaking. So, as many of you guys know, I am a pro-trans activist. I have worked
The song got clicked out of the global entry thing too.
During the U.S. versus Scrimeti case. I have a trans partner. I have a trans sister. I am very blessed to have many trans friends, and I have worked as a healthcare provider, providing gender-affirming care.
Coordinate with the Sonorers, get them a food clothes, maybe to have a nice thing on my passport. They can't deny you getting a passport, they can only fuck you.
Game changer, yin and yang, anointed, info warrior, Jack the hacker.
Needless to say,
the Rolling Stone or the prophet of disaster. My existence is a momentary lapse of reason. I got the DNA of Toxic Lemon, shredded certain 8. Oh my god. Shredded 8 times out of 11. 9 times out of 11. My bad ideas are the ATM. Shed my skin, leaving for the homeless, just sleeping. Prodigal, fuck that nautical, teaching bitches how to swim.
Oh man. And see what happens next. So last week I did just that, and I applied on the US passport website to renew my passport online as it expires this coming year. I was then told that no one with my identity was found anywhere in the U.S. passport system.
These people are mean online, though.
At this point, I got in contact with my congressional representative and his office, and was told by one of the field staff here in Los Angeles that this specific notice was unusual, and that there had been a record of clerical errors where people had been, like, removed from the passport system because their passport was incorrectly marked lost or stolen. That is not what happened to me, and I was told that if that had happened, the error message that I received would have said that. It didn't. It said that no one with my identity was found anywhere in the U.S. passport system. So, with the help of my congressional representative and his office, I am now waiting for an appointment with the U.S. Passport Office here in Los Angeles to see what's going on, to see if there are any holds on my access to my legal documents that would allow me to travel and leave the country, and why this is.
It seems they put her under investigation for terrorism and then tried to cover their tracks, bungled it, and then deleted all her shit.
Because right now, no one seems to have a clear reason why. And again, it could be clerical error. However, knowing that I am allegedly the only person
that is an important thing to realize. However much everyone talks about how stupid the Democrats are, and they're right for it, the other side is substantially stupider.
Specific series of events has happened to, and also knowing that the Global Entry Program is a completely different governmental agency than the passport system, and that both of them,
like, they're all very incompetent. What was the thing with our boy Tyler Robinson? Aren't they like bungling his investigation, like his trial as well? There was some piece of evidence they fucked up and like weren't able to admit or something. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It'd be so funny if he got off. Could you imagine, bro? Because they've been bungling Luigi's trial. You think Maduro will walk? I don't fucking know. Because presumably they don't. This is the thing. Presumably they don't have a case, right? Like, presumably there isn't a case there. But American courts respond to power first and foremost. So I wouldn't. Luigi, Tyler, Maduro all walk out together. Someone has made that AI video. Surely that exists on Facebook. It's making a bunch of Republican boomer moms very angry because they think it's real. There's no way they'd ever let Maduro walk. Yeah, I don't think so. But also, presumably, they probably don't have a case. But that seems like maybe thinking of, like, it's like a myopic perspective on what's going on. You know, like...
Where's the sandwich? I ate it.
The point was never the trial.
I ate it.
That's not...
I'm sorry.
They're using
I made a sandwich, but I ate it.
To threaten the country. You know, you have to look at the structure of that threat and not like...
It's the cat. It's the
well.
I made you. No, it's that meme. I made you a cookie, but I ate it.
Jail.
I made you a cookie, but I ate it.
Like what? Yeah, what is the Maduro charge?
Look at him. He's so innocent.
What is Maduro charged with? Okay, so the accused abused their position of public trust and corrupted once legitimate institutions to import tons of cocaine into the United States. It's the drug trafficking thing. I mean, surely that's just not... Yeah, the charge is possession of oil. I mean, surely that's just not...
Huh. Yeah, it was a delicious sandwich though. It looked like a tomato sandwich because the tomatoes are on top. So okay, I can describe the sandwich to you. It was only half a sandwich because there wasn't enough tuna to make a whole tuna sandwich. So I was like, I want a lot of tuna in each bite, so I'll make half a sandwich. And it looked like it was just like,
yeah,
tomato on top.
No, it doesn't.
And if you looked at it, like
It's
from
not
this
a
angle, it
real
was all tomato
trial.
here.
It's probably the answer.
But then when you took a bite into it, you would see that there was like a bunch of tuna like packed in the bottom. And it was delicious. I love those
I mean,
sandwiches.
I don't know. The judiciary is just like not independent of the executive branch anymore. We're just like not really pretending that the structure of the American government is real. It's just like not.
Oh my god.
Never has been. Yeah, this is true.
You want one PLS? Oh, I made you one, but I eated it. Dang.
Grim stuff, folks.
Next time I'll mail you
What
one.
else has been going on the internet?
I'll vacuum seal it and I'll freeze dry it.
Oh.
Freeze dried packaged tuna sandwich from across the world.
Going forward, I think this has been something that's a long time coming. I think that I've been slowly evolving into the most
That's a classic.
psychopathic version of myself. I think that I've been devolving into this. I don't like making apologies because I think words don't matter. But I do think changed actions and changed behaviors do. And so you can take my apology as hopefully better content. And if you're not seeing that, I want you to hold me
The
accountable.
content got better. The content.
Hopefully this time I won't be stupid enough to ignore it. Milk is pretty dry. Anyway, I'm just gonna focus on myself for a while. Try to improve my own
IDK
life.
if I call
guys
you a
deserve
boy or
much
girl.
better version of me than what you've been getting.
That's
And I hope that I can live up to that in the future.
well, I don't know. I don't want to get you in trouble, so I'll say ask, but I mean it's like just take a pic, take a shot.
Hassan was in Aspen's chat yesterday. That's awesome.
Man, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. Trump is, he's coming out with some plans. This is the time where you can say elections have consequences.
Hassan was like, I see why my haters do this to me. Was he like ignoring him? Does anyone have a clip of that? That's very funny.
4 years of some of the best content that I think we've seen in a long time. So like, they're doing this thing with like these deportations where they bring in like celebrities to deport people.
It's just that on your
and
Twitch
it made
streams
me
you used a
wonder,
female voice,
what is
and
the
I don't really
probability
know.
that Tom Homan would let me
But
go with
okay.
them dressed up as Ash Ketchum with watching them do deportations? Yeah, exactly. That'd be really good
No?
content. It would be.
You must be
Your statement
confusing
about
me with
not
someone
voting
else.
to disadvantage yourself is really blowing up on X with strong support. Well, of course it is. Of course, it's just a logical perspective to have. Now, there's a bunch of emotionally unstable retards on the internet that like to distort reality. But no, of course, I'm not going to vote for somebody who's going to say that someone else is going to have a privilege that I can't have. Why the fuck would I ever do that?
Okay.
That's the most retarded thing you can imagine. So, no, of course,
This
that's
is so Kafkaesque. It's different though, cause like with
So what's
with
your
the
username on
character in the
Twitch?
Metamorphosis, he's like, oh no, I can't go to work now.
Which
But if this
are you
happened to
one of my
Aspen, it
followers?
would just be like the same.
Are you following it?
vote to have somebody shoot me.
Okay, I can go to work perfectly fine.
Hawk Westle's a lie.
With your broke English? I think you just explained it. Your English is broke, so you clearly misunderstood the situation.
Probably happened. I think probably 99% certainty it happened.
The Nazis burned books on gender sciences.
They did do that. It's a bit of a miss. Like, my understanding is that they burned them. not
I
because it was
think
gender
the
stuff,
first
but
step
because
in
it was
fixing
written in
English
Jewish and
is
not German.
listening
Look at this.
actively.
I forgot written in Jewish and not German.
I don't know.
It was written in Jewish. I've not seen this before, no.
Pick up a lot.
Wokeness in video games. Answer is yes. USA paid Politico millions of dollars a year to write pieces like this one, which promotes diversity and describes Gamergate as disinformation and harassment campaign. So this is the thing, guys. I want these people to suffer because that's what they did to me. Get rid of them. Make an example of them. Say, listen, this is.
I do think this is a good example of Aspen's psychology, which is like, it's pure negative polarization. It's pure like, oh, people said that I shouldn't have a job I shouldn't have my job as like a demagogue who's able to say things because I said that a group of people deserves to be genocided.
What happens? Gamers rise up. What goes around? Yep, what goes around comes around. And we're coming. Mute the stream for about a minute if you don't want to hear something really bad. So I walked down
this animation is crude.
And I could tell that the back of my pants, my dick and balls.
On Twitch, you sometimes had a woman's voice. It's not true.
And I realized part of the back of my sweatpants had been eaten away because we had a rat infestation in our house.
I feel like he's like.
That one of the rats had gotten trapped.
Like surely he's
I assure you, you're mixing me up with someone else.
In my room, and it had eaten, I guess, sweat and dried cum off of the back of
he's surely okay. Ugh.
And people make mistakes all the time.
I can't.
It's a normal thing people go through. It's not really
I can't.
a crisis if you're making mistakes. I guess it's more of a crisis if you're focusing on them.
I can't. Anyway. I'm sorry, that's too much for me. I mean, it's the perfect guy to be doing well among like the Chudverse. He's their guy. He's their Spartacus. Because he's, they're all just like
no
that.
sweat. Hey,
like,
don't worry about it. You don't have to
like
apologize
like
for that.
me.
It's alright.
It's like the thing that Nietzsche says about why democracy is bad is like specifically true, but it's true specifically about the democratization of media.
What's your favorite thing to
around
drink with a ham and cheese sandwich?
Like it's true in that specific instance. Yeah, that's really grim.
Orange juice. How much pulp?
Colonized in the molding cells, like J.K. Rowling. I feel like that's probably already happened. Not all rats.
Two full fruits.
Rats are beautiful animals.
Yeah, fresh squeeze is really good.
That is the funny thing about like.
It's like actually
it's
just
the
like
same with mice. Like I ate a
so
mice
delicious. It's because it's like I think it's because it's like the real sugar. Like it's not
like,
artificially sweetened.
Like,
and it's not like watered down.
There was some fucking
like it's
slumlord
just straight up
landlords
orange
at Queen's
juice.
University.
Half water, half cup.
They called it the student ghetto.
Oh, okay, you're a little more sophisticated.
And we had mice.
I do that with cranberry juice, honestly.
The landlord, and he came in.
I think cranberry juice is like very bitter.
And he like put sticky
like
traps
sometimes too
around
sweet,
our
so I like to water it
without us
down.
knowing. And like, I went down to the basement once, and there was like a sticky trap with like 12 dead mice. It was a very grim experience. He's presumably he's playing that up.
I think for me it's got to be. I drink water a lot of the time these days.
Oh yeah, no, it's not good.
I think tuna sandwich. I could have it with anything, and it'd be good. But grapefruit soda is probably my favorite. A grapefruit soda.
That's so funny.
And like a nice tuna sandwich. That's.
But they're cute. They're cute animals. Like I saw a mouse in my room, and the reaction is like, "Oh, that's cute. Oh no, this is actually a very cute. This makes me sad that." I mean, I don't know. You see the Kingston winters. I understand it. I've seen a couple. I think it's probably rats in Vancouver, which made me feel like this feels like a thing that happens in New York. Like I'm just like outside. I was like going to the SkyTrain, and like on the steps down to the SkyTrain at like Burrard or something. A mouse just like, or a rat, I don't know, just like darted by beside my feet. I was like, damn, I didn't know that happened. I guess I like, presumably they do that because they have to rats also have places to be. That's why I know Vancouver isn't a big city though, is that the rat was not that big. Like I thought it was like I'm mixing up mice and rats, you know what I mean? Like it was a normal sized rat. It was not thriving. All the rat race for a reason really makes you think.
I lost some weight.
Yeah, it's the New York ones. Oh man, just talking about anything except for
I appreciate
whatever's
that.
going on there.
Yeah, you know, funnily enough, I
That's
have
so
been
grim.
losing weight recently. I've been exercising more. It's been very
Did
nice.
I tell you I got a record player?
It's nice. I'm still
He's
young
got
enough
one.
that like when I start to exercise again,
I got another one.
I
don't
like
know.
I get into the swing of things real
It's
quick,
one of the
and like
it wasn't especially
I like
expensive.
regenerate
It
my
was like
strength,
$150,
so like all
$80.
my loads get like way easier after a couple days.
Which record player was it? Let me check.
I'm still not doing all 4 sets, but
it's just one of the like, shitty.
I'm not doing all
I'm afraid
4
to say which one it is, 'cause then you guys are gonna
exercises.
be like,
I do
this one's-
4
it's actually
routine. I do
fucking
4
sucks.
4
Well,
4
it's
lifts.
$150, so it probably does suck.
And then 4
LP
sets of
and
10 of
number
those.
Turntable.
And I'm still 3 out of 4
I like
on
this one
that
because it was
overall.
the same color as the
But
table.
I'm getting there. I think
Was
I
that
need
in real
to
money? No, it's in
warm
fake,
up
It's in Canadian.
with like
150
with weight
Canadian to US.
and then
is
end on
$100.
calisthenics.
God damn, that's a crazy conversion.
But yeah,
it was
I
not
think
the
I'll do better
suitcase
like
one.
that.
Yes, you all warned me that the suitcase one breaks your records.
Yeah, it's always good. And I don't lift a lot either. I maybe do like 35 pounds or
which is
something.
awesome.
Like
And I said
it's
it's
just
a
real
suitcase
chill.
record player.
I
Of
joke
course it
it's
does.
like you know, if
I
it's
can't
good
say
enough
that
for
I'm
retail,
surprised.
it's probably good enough for me. I want to do the exercise is the main thing, and the weight I think accelerates it to a pace that I'm satisfied
It's
with.
just LP and number 1. I'm sure it's not very good. But that's fine. I think I like the process of it more than I'm like, oh, this has to be noticeably better than just streaming it on Spotify. What albums do I have? I have a bunch at my parents' house that I need to go get. But the records that I bought recently, let me check, hold on. I got Giant Steps, Coltrane, I got a Chet Baker, I got an Ahmad Jamal Trio one. There's another one. I cannot remember. João Donato, I think. I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong, but it's Brazilian. Bossa Nova? No, Samba. I like it. It's good. It's good. It's like João Donato is the Adorno jazz fan. I know. I'm a woman of many contrasts. The thing about Adorno is to understand opinions on jazz is that he doesn't actually understand it. CD greater than vinyl? I've never liked CDs. I've always been like slightly younger than CDs, and it's just been like the kind of the slightly obsolete technology. Whereas like vinyls, it's like, ooh, it's like old, it's like retro. You know, so that's, yeah, CD's nuts, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I actually love Dez piano, but sax makes my head hurt. That's fair, actually. I do like jazz piano more. Are CDs going through a renaissance? I don't like that. I don't care for that. The fact that the sound is a group is cool. I still don't understand why like a groove can turn into like a stereo left and right audio channels. That doesn't make sense in my brain. I don't understand it, but I think that's cool. Because there's like a stereo option. It is in stereo, isn't there? Like the records say stereo. It's a wave. A group has two sides. Is it genuinely just that? I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. No? Okay. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna stop listening to chat on anything. That's not true at all. I'm too gullible. I'm too gullible. Chat's gonna like psyop me into believing it's one big wave. Okay. How do they turn sound into computer? That's a great question, actually. That is the real truth nuke here, is that I don't understand how anything works at all. It's just that like record players are analog enough that you can see the thing happening, so it's like I know it's like a known unknown. To quote, what was it, the Secretary of Defense or something during the invasion of Iraq? Like how the fuck Spotify works and the Bluetooth, how Bluetooth works, that's an unknown. Is that a Rumsfeld? Okay, that's an unknown unknown. Do you know what I mean? How a vinyl track is converted into stereo, that's a known unknown. Yeah, that's just Bluetooth is just magic. I'm not close to understanding that one. Playing a record without the speakers plugged and still hearing it. Can you? I guess you can do that, right? You know what's coming back that I'm happy with, I'm fine with, is like cassette players. Like people are getting the Patrick Bateman like earphone, and then they're having like a little mobile cassette player. I think that's cute. I think that society needs to become more analog. I think we need to do the Valerian Jihad. Not CD player, no. I don't, that's not analog enough to me. That is the shame with trying to have somewhat controversial, nuanced opinions on the internet, is that everyone thinks I love ChatGPT. Which no, we have to do the Bolivarian Jihad. Bolivarian Jihad, you're right. That's what we have to do. Like, I think the obsession with water usage is probably just a cope for the fact that everything else in our lives uses way more water, but doesn't mean it's good. What else has been happening on the internet? CD is I guess it literally just is digital. I guess I was literally right. What else? What else has been happening that I can show that isn't just like? Because the Northern Lion, the Northern Lion trick to stealing content is you just say like, have you guys heard that meme? Like, I haven't been looking at memes. X is producing deepfakes at a rate 84 times higher than the top 5 dedicated deepfake sites combined. Yeah, no, it's real grim. Is it? Yeah, no. Zimmerman is homeless? Oh, that's hilarious.
What? No.
That's like we're mixing. I'm doing one pad, and then, you know, look at deepfakes. But hey, guys, there's Zimmerman's homeless, and he can't find work. So it's like, you know, it's like a... Does this help? Does this help? Are we... Maybe I should just keep doing this. I need a... The trick is to find enough good ones to mix the bad ones together. You know, it's like putting, you know, making your dog swallow a pill, so you put like peanut butter. I'm just doing that for like all the bad news. I do think that is actually a very smart... That probably would work as a way of doing news on the internet. Grok makes him addicted to heroin.
See, Lil Poldo.
You gonna post that as... I don't know, he's probably not on Twitter. But in his replies, you know, it's like the hypnosis thing. It's like, ooh, you want to try heroin. This is cool.
A scientist in Peru.
Oh my god.
This, escaping from the tiny
this bird
of a sleeping hummingbird.
Looks like a lime. And it is so adorable.
But on
this is like, and then I say
See,
like...
what's so nice about this is like the BBC doesn't like just throw music over it. Like, I just get to enjoy the wonderful noises of this living thing. Like, it looks like the kind of fruit that you can't eat off the ground.
And then it's like...
It's just like a little bird.
Targeted by the FBI. And it's like, okay, back to this.
Oh my god.
I think that works.
That's awesome.
That's a good way of telling people stuff. Alex Jones Labubu.
For New Year's with my Labubu. But when I do,
Alex Jones Labubu.
I hang out with this little particular guy right here. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's a populist. He's a freedom fighter. He's libertarian. He believes in TV humanity. And, well, he likes InfoWars, Alex Jones, and Elon Musk. But most importantly, he likes 6'7". 6'7", baby. That's right, going to 2026. 6'7", then the year 2020.
Alex Jones says 6'7".
Joe Boo Boo would never. Joe Boo Boo would never. It's a humiliation ritual. What happened with all his money? What happened with all his money?
Labubu.
Didn't the, you know, the lawsuit or whatever? Is the claim in this video being made that this is a a textile mill in North Korea that's making Labubu?
All she has left is her angelic dream. No.
Wow.
Lost to the rest.
Or that China is now exporting its labor of creating Labubus to... Yeah, is that a real? Is this a bootleg Labubu, or is this like is there a possibility that this was made in the DPRK?
Labubu,
okay, what's Candace Owens up to?
With the words she wrote that they never heard her speak in a dress bespoke.
Count the teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it authentic? The Juche Boo Boo. The Juche Boo Boo has 10 teeth.
Whatever you like.
Guys, you can't do it when I'm counting. I guess you do. I guess you can't do it when I'm counting. Sure, why not? I can't stop you. The thing about trying to stop people from doing 6'7" is that it only makes them do it more. So there's really no point in doing that. I like this guy. This is like a Star Wars or like alien creature.
All the same.
There's room for you.
And she skies to tell the
I love
story
that
of
thing.
You just want the little
God.
silver sun.
This is real. This is a real guy.
You have to see this. Oh my god.
That is Salacious
That's
from,
little
yeah.
brother. That's amazing.
She wants to scream that she loves her.
Oh my god, that looks like my dog.
It wasn't about the jeans she wore.
The dog
She used
thing.
the price tag in the store.
He puffed shit
It's
up.
not enough. It's not
That is a
enough.
baby
It should be
tauntaun.
more.
Who's here?
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Anyways,
Sail away for
there won't be an election in 2028.
Just being you.
Look at this little, look at this dog. I think this is how I should be doing news. I think this works actually. This is like what it looks like when white women shake their ass.
Hi. Hi, pretty girl.
She's stronger than the mountains, lacing up
Where's that
her
cheesy
boots.
smile
They
at?
feel heavy as the burden that she bears. Who cares
Anyway.
what she wears?
So yeah, anyways, back to the deepfakes are getting very bad.
It's you she doesn't like.
I will say, I think like one of the main, actually, I think that the main terrifying component of deepfakes, in my mind, is like,
Wear a smile, wear a crown.
like the idea that they're shared as revenge porn. That it's like, oh, this is a real photo of this person. I mean, not that there isn't like. There are many possible reasons or things you can draw on to insofar as or in order to find the worst thing about these deepfakes. There isn't a lack of words are very difficult sometimes. You know, I do this for a living. Isn't that funny? But for what it's worth, in my experience, it does feel like they're not like the way that the right treats deepfakes, the way that like the men who use them treat them is as if they genuinely are just like real. And it is like there is a sense in which it is just like you know that photo where it's like a blurred out image of Obama and then it's like the machine learning trying to like unblur it and it's just like a white guy?
I wish they were listening.
Like that's still overwhelmingly what's going on with these.
I love this song.
I gotta work on the right track this time.
If you look at like what the people who use them talk about them,
this
they
is a
think that
first
it's like
try
they think that it's like your
free run
Superman.
Freestyle by Swim.
You know what I mean?
Shemsel. I just had my car broken into and the electricals were fucked with. Sitting in my car on my phone waiting for a kid that don't know who I am. What the fuck does that mean? I don't work for shit. Suck at it. But I suck at it. So I can't make
The dog on the ad
this
list.
town, everybody call me high school. But I'm pissing in my pants and I'm sitting in my chair. Soon and brewing and I just don't care.
Cloud equals funny. He got me. It's actually true.
Swiper. The fucking idea.
Every fucking hour. How is that allowed?
I
thought that that was illegal. I thought that you could sue.
And I think there's a few people want to also.
I thought that they could sue them for that.
Word. Shout out to your mom.
I thought that that was how that was
She's
worked.
looking really
That
bomb.
was
She
how that
slipped me a
worked.
20
I guess
and I
not.
asked her, what the fuck? Control your goddamn mom. Why
I guess
your
I
mom
hope they do.
trying
I
to
guess they could still do that.
Shit. And then I suck your dick. That's all I got.
Cause are optional now. I guess it is just prime season. You know what I saw? This is like the most bizarre algorithm reel pull that I've in my life. But it was like a Trump fan cam. And I feel like I don't actually have much to say about this other than presenting it. I don't know why the description is in, I guess, Hangul. Birdlax, but thank you.
I think $1 million is a lot of money. No, you don't. No, I don't, actually.
Man, who gives a fuck?
It's the strangest. It's spelling real is healthier than the 2 plates. Can you, like, look at this video and it'll probably give you the answer. Is that the manner with Insta descriptions? Wasn't that the video the one where he was with Epstein? I believe so. Like, I think that it's partially ironic. And it is weird, like, I feel like this is more representative of the positive image people had of Trump, like, before he was a politician. Maybe this isn't true. Like remember the Mac Miller song about Donald Trump? You guys remember that? Where it's like, we're partying like Donald Trump. Which takes on a very different meaning. It's more like a Diddy party situation. That's why I was so like, this is such an amazing video, because it's trying to like take that. I won't age like milk, I won't age so cold. Mac Miller is cancelled. I'm on my Donald Trump shit, yeah, not good. I feel like that was the original appeal for Trump voters, is like, he's a businessman, he's gonna do like business stuff but for the country, which is like very classic fascist psychology, right? Is like, I identify with this person because they're also like a narcissist who loves getting money, and that identification makes it feel like when they win, I also win. Like I'm living vicariously through them. But then it's that like psychological connection, but then there's an attempt to make that into like an overt political statement. He's gonna do business deals for us.
He raised my internal climate. I can't even begin to describe
unless you're like a member of the national bourgeois, that's absurd. Same with Hardy, I guess that's true. He's a business. I mean, he was like a banker. He was appointed by Harvard. He's a businessman. He'll get a good deal for Canada in relation to Trump. Very strange stuff. What else is? What other insane things do I have saved on Instagram? I had a video saved of Alex Jones saying 6'7".
Terms, but this is politics. Let me give you an example. Like 6-7 days after, they bring up Charlie. Other people behind the scenes said Trump was very upset. All of this. Terms.
I don't know what to say about that one. Oh, this is, I've been meaning to ask this question. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. Does anyone have the extended video of that? Let me find it again. I clicked the wrong button. This is how it must feel like, you know when your like grade 10 teacher is playing a YouTube video projected on the onto the projector, and they accidentally click something that like moves it away. That's how I feel. Does anyone have like an extended version of this? Like I've been meaning to like have a new intro music song. And if there's an extended version of this, I would absolutely use it.
Look at this.
Charlie Kirk. Yeah, people are saying it's almost like AI content is only constructed using on.
10 years since we last met.
No, that's
Where
not why
does the
that was
time
happening
go?
here.
Really kept you waiting.
No, it's not. It's not the reason in this specific instance. If there's a full Charlie Kirk,
I can't
Kirby
sing for a
Superstar,
cent.
someone please send it to me.
Prove it right.
Alright, Capcom. Try not to fuck this one up.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock. The darkness of night falls around my soul, and the heart of within loses control. This demon inside has a hold of me. The keys wild, trying to break free. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Move fast, baby, don't be slow. Step aside, reload, time to go. I can't seem to control this rage that's inside me. Pulling shots, aiming darts, and I don't miss.
No, there was an AI video of someone that turned this into the inside me. I don't think the original. Okay, thank you. I'm like, am I wrong? I don't think that I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Okay. I was looking specifically for the Charlie Kirk. I was just saying I had to that. Yeah, exactly. It's already 75%. I'm looking for 100%. Gaslighting. I'm very used to gaslighting.
Hey! Come on, baby! Pretty good song. All of these thoughts running through my head. I'm on fire, face burning red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Embrace the darkness that's within me. No hiding in the shadows anymore. When this wickedness consumes me, nothing can save you when there's no way out.
Call my double trigger, hey man. This is going right in my cringe folder.
We're almost there, kids. How boring. Let's take it home. I'm a wildfire you obtain. 99 temper can't put on the flame. There's no way to contain this storm swelling inside me. I'm a bomb you can't defuse. Right, just accept you're gonna lose. Can't turn down, I refuse to hold back anymore. Hey, honey.
Annoying is was absolutely
frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my double trigger. When the night ends, it's not over. Weave right through to get closer. Like a silver golden piercing through. I throw myself in.
I would imagine it's like a black Israelite. Surely that's maybe.
I'm gonna kill myself. Goodbye.
Hey, Dante. We meet again? I don't see no
Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 4. Fuck it, I'm gonna play DMC, Devil May Cry. I'm gonna play Dragon's Dogma, cause same director working on that shit. He's working on this shit. Capcom's back, baby. Capcom's back, baby.
I should have been the one to kill your Dark Souls.
I was sick in October. I
All of these voices inside my head, running my sides in a curtain of red. Frustration is getting bigger. Bang, 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 pull my devil trigger.
Okay, I don't have to stream anymore.